Hello, I am Dr. Sanjay Panicker. I founded Amrita Homeopathy in 1997. We are placed in two locations, Koramangala and Marathali. We specialize in hair and skin problems, respiratory problems, pediatrics, allergies, and infertility. When a person becomes very anxious, he may experience palpitation, chest pain, weakness, dizziness, and fainting spells. So this is very common and they start perspiring profusely. So this is all feature of not a cardiac problem, but it is a feature of anxiety. Anxiety can present as a slow and progressive condition which is continuously there on an everyday basis, or it can also be a sudden panic attack, like suddenly the person becomes very anxious by hearing something or coming to know about something and then he is totally out of balance. For example, I had a schoolgirl who went into a panic attack and started screaming and yelling and feeling so scared to go for the exams. That day she felt she will probably never be able to do it and she'll never make it, and she felt she has a headache which is some major disease, and maybe she has something in her head, a tumour or something. So this kind of a panic which the patient experiences is an extreme level of anxiety. There was another patient of mine. Every time she used to cross the road along with her children, she used to think that what if that vehicle hits the child? What if the child is crossing the road and I am not able to cross along with the child, and child goes the other side, somebody picks up the child and goes away. So she used to become anxious. Whenever she sees any medical report that this patient has some liver cancer, she starts thinking that maybe I also have that problem. So this is an internal anxiety that the patient experiences. So the patient doesn't have any problem, all her reports are normal, but there is an anxiety which comes up. So, and then the patient experiences this kind of problems. There are extremely good medicines in homeopathy, like for example, Arsenica album is an excellent remedy where the patient is able to bring down this anxiety of disease. The fear of having a disease is a characteristic of Arsenica. At the same time, there are other medicines like Achonite. It's the fear of something bad going, something a fear of death, a fear of darkness, any kind of fear which affects the particular individual. I had a child who saw a horror movie and then he became so anxious, so frightened that he developed bleeding while passing urination. Achonite is a remedy for this particular condition. Opium is a good medicine for these kind of fears which can persist even after several years. Anxiety before examination is a very common thing which everybody experiences. Sialecia is a wonderful remedy for that. Gelsium is another good remedy. Argentum, Nitriform is also a very good remedy for this. Like that, in homeopathy, based on the type of anxiety, based on the type of fear, there are good homeopathic medicines which can allay or bring down the symptoms. So patient is able to perform better subsequently when such kind of a stimulus is there. Like the patient whom I was talking about with anxiety about her children crossing the road, over a period of treatment for 6 months or 7 months, she slowly started improving. And at the end of 6 to 10 months, she was much better and she's totally out of it now. Now she's no more on the medicines. Likewise, we are able to bring down the anxiety of the patients with the right kind of medicine that is given.